Right, hello everybody. In this latest video I'm going to show you some of my weirder inverts. So I'm going to start off with the worst one that I own, probably the worst critter that I own. This guy is completely unpredictable, extremely nasty, and I wouldn't fancy being on the end of a bite from one of these guys. This is the giant Asian centipede. This is the second largest centipede in the world, and it's found in places like Vietnam, Thailand, in the forest there. You'd find them underneath fallen down trees, rocks, on the forest floor. They're carnivores, so they eat other insects. They're even capable of eating small rodents, even venomous snakes and lizards, and they have been found in Brazil upside down on cave ceilings catching bats. They're really unpredictable, and they have a really venomous bite as well. Get bitten by one of these and you'll be sore for quite a while. I'll show you how quick and unpredictable he is. Okay, I'm just going to just gently touch. You can see there how quick he can move. They're very quick and unpredictable. Their legs are evenly spaced out between their bodies, so it makes them quick and agile. And they use their front legs to coil around their victims as they inject the venom to sedate it and eat it. Quite a nasty critter. That's the Asian centipede. Right, staying on myriapods, I'm going to give you, show you the friendly one now. A lot of people get muddled up between centipedes and millipedes. Well, centipedes are the nasty ones, and millipedes are the friendly ones. Millipedes eat decaying leaf matter, rotting woods, even the soil, and like vegetables as well. And you find these guys on the forest floor as well. This is the largest millipede in the world. It's the African black millipede, and you would find these in places like the Congo and the forest, and they're actually good for the ecosystem of the rainforest or the jungle, because they eat, like I said, the decaying matter of on the forest floor, help recycle it. They're very good diggers as well. They'll dig down underground and live in tunnels under the ground. This one here, he's all coiled up. As you can see, his head and his legs are sticking out the side there. You might see some small mites on him. Can you see them running across the focus? Running around there every so often. These small mites help clean his many legs that he has. Millipedes have on average between 300 and 400 legs. So that's a lot of legs to keep clean. So you can see all the mites there running across. There's his legs moving. So yeah, he's protecting himself just now, coiled up. Amazing things, millipedes. Their heart travels the entire length of their body. It gives their oxygen to each of their sections. They also grow a new set of legs as they get bigger. So the older they are, the more legs they have. Which is quite cool. I guess that'll be more shoes. So that's the millipede. The giant African black millipede. Okay, here's an unusual one. This is an insect. This is the armoured cricket. It's one of the largest crickets in the world, and they have a tough armour over their body to help protect them. They're found throughout Africa, and they're quite funny things. These guys. They can actually, you can find them up in trees, climbing the trees, and they'll actually eat small baby birds that are in the nest up in the trees. If they find them, they will eat them. If the mother returns and finds one of these in their nest, she will attack it. And if it feels threatened, it will actually secrete its blood out through its body, and it's quite nasty smelling, and I imagine it doesn't taste too good, so that it helps protect protect his life, and the bird will leave it alone. But this actually, it might save it on one side, but it can actually help kill it as well, because the blood will actually attract more armoured crickets, and they will single out the one that secreted the blood and end up eating it alive. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, really, isn't it? So yeah, so these are interesting little insects. Well, not saying they're little, they're quite big. I'll show you. I'll put my finger down next to it so you can see roughly you know, the size of them. So there's my hand. So they are quite a big cricket. Okay, that's the armoured cricket. Okay, here's another insect. This is the one that comes out. Kids get to hold this one. It's a big cockroach. It's the Madagascan giant. The giant Madagascan hissing cockroach. Obviously, they're an insect. And these guys can make a hissing sound when they feel scared or threatened by pushing air through small tubes underneath its shell. I've got a whole colony of these. This one here, he gets to come out with me, but the rest of his siblings, his mum and dad and his siblings, unfortunately, part of the food chain, they get fed to my reptiles. Some of my other inverts, like the tarantulas and things. So, yeah, unfortunately, they are food. But this guy, he's safe, so he gets to come out. So, yeah, so that's the giant Madagascan hissing cockroach. Right, we're going to go a bit weirder now. These guys are really cool. They remind me of something out of like Harry Potter. Let me see, he's around the other side here, so let's see if I can get him up over and see. There he is. Stay, no, don't go around there. Alright, focus. Oh, he's disappeared. Right, these guys here are the giant whip spider. They're actually a species of scorpion. It's gone down the yeah, because they have claws like scorpions. They're obviously an arachnid, so they're in the same family as spiders, but they're called whip scorpions or whip spiders because they look more like a spider than a scorpion. They don't have a sting, so they're stingless or tailless scorpions. But they're known as the whip because they have these large whip-like antennae that. Let's see if I can. Yeah, that help them catch prey when they discover. You know, their whip will go. You can see the long whip there. The whip touches something, it will help catch it. They're harmless. Quite cool looking things. Like I said, they're a lot like something out of Harry Potter. Let me just see if I can get a better view of it. I'll just put this down and see if it's going to go. Right, there you go. You can see the large claws at the front there, all folded up. Their body's a bit like a spider. They don't have like a large abdomen like spiders do, and also they don't produce spider soap. Yeah, they're really unusual things, and quite a large one. This one, quite quick as well. Right, next up I've got two of these guys. These are my favourite insects. It's the praying mantis. Unfortunately, praying mantis don't live very long. A year at the most, if you're lucky. So I'm always having to replace these guys every year. Sadly, the large dead leaf mantis that I had died a couple of weeks ago. So I've got some more young ones. This is a green African giant green mantis. It's a small nymph, bright green. And always say that these guys look like aliens. Look at their heads. It's like something you'd find on a different planet. So they're really cool. They're not, you know, venomous. They don't have any fangs or anything like that. It's just pure force that they grab a hold of their prey with their large front forearms, gripping it in place with small hooks. They eat their prey alive. The praying mantis is also famous for the female eating the male while they mate. So that's a really cool little mantis. So that's one of them. I'll show you the other one now. Okay, and here's the other mantis. This is a dead leaf mantis. As you can see, it's a different colour. These guys mimic dead leaves, so they stay very still and ambush small insects that pass by. Again, it's just a baby one, a small nymph. It'll grow quite large. So yeah, that's the dead leaf. I'll see if I can demonstrate. If you touch them, they often just fall to the floor and then stay really still as if they are a dead leaf. So let's see. Sorry, that was my phone text. Yeah, so there's a mantis. There you go, it's fallen to the floor and you'll stay really still. Okay, we're back on to arachnids. This is another tailless scorpion. This is the giant vinegaroon. You've seen this one before. This is like a cross between a spider and a scorpion, and it's got a large tail, stingless tail again, which secretes a vinegar acidic type liquid, hence the name the vinegaroon. Okay, last of all I'm going to show you my true scorpions. I have two true scorpions. This is the first one. This is the desert hairy scorpion, which is native to the United States of America. Found in a place like Arizona. It's the largest species of scorpion native to America. And it's found in desert regions. You can see the colours of creams and browns help blend in with the desert floor. These guys have quite small claws, and that's because stinging tail is actually more, you know, a lot better. Quite a nasty sting on this one. If it was to sting you, your life wouldn't be in danger. It would be quite nasty, a bit like getting stung by a bee. And that's the desert hairy scorpion. Right, and last of all we have the Asian forest scorpion, a really large species of scorpion. Look at the size of those claws. As I've mentioned before, the larger the scorpion, the larger the claws, the less dangerous the stinging tail is. These guys use their claws more than they would use their stinging tail. Found in Asia, Vietnam, Thailand. Scorpions have a really cool ability. They can glow in the dark. I will show you now demonstrate how a scorpion can actually glow bright green if you shine a UV light on them. Okay, so I'll shine this black UV light on it and you'll see the colour change. There you go. So it's a really cool, bright green glow. Now it's only recently that scientists discovered why they do this. It's only scorpions that do this. There's no spiders or even the other half spiders, half scorpions like the vinegaroon, and that they don't glow up like this either. The armour that surrounds the scorpion has the ability to sense light. So during the day they'll always try and seek out dark spots, like underneath fallen down trees and rocks. So scientists discovered this by, they actually covered the scorpion's eyes up, so and it still managed to see where it was going. It used its shell or its armour to find darkness for it to retreat into, so it's quite clever. So that's the reason why they glow up. And all scorpions do this. I'll show you on the other one, so there you go, have a look again. Pretty cool. I'll show you the desert scorpion as well, how it glows as well. And here we go, this is the desert one. And there you go, you can see it glowing green. Pretty cool. Don't know how well you can see that in there, but it's an luminous, really nice luminous green. It's not really showing up well on the camera, but I can assure you it's a really bright colour. Pretty cool. Yeah, so that is some of my weird inverts that I have. I hope you've enjoyed seeing them. Please feel free to check out my other videos. There's lots of other animals that I have. You can see my snake collection, my lizard collection, and my spider collection. I do add videos every so often, so there is new videos coming up, and I'll hopefully in the future I'll have some more exciting animals to show you. So please hit that subscribe button to keep up to date and see the latest videos. And don't forget to leave a comment. Quite happy to answer any questions that you have. Or if you're thinking of owning any of these animals that I have, I'm quite happy to share some of my knowledge in there. Any feedback is appreciated. Okay, thanks a lot guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye now.